Hey guys, here's part 2 of that video. So this is the month at a glance Wonderland 222 A5 all-in-one Unstacked Weekends planner. This is the month at a glance view. I'm going to use the May Hobonichi Cousin Monthly Sticker Kit to lay this. And this one in particular is a little tricky to figure out, so that's part of the reason why I wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to take a correction runner and white out the date up here. I don't need that. I wish that this was cream instead of white, but I'm working with what I've got. The reason I don't need that is because Helen was a super smarty pants this time and separated the label from the artwork on the monthly label that she's made for this sticker kit. So that means you can use these two pieces in two separate places, which is exactly what I'm gonna do now. I take the month, I'm gonna give it a little haircut because I don't need this much sticker at the top of this page. Just get that out of here, flip it over, and give it a pedicure now. Sorry guys, I'm in my hair salon, so you guys get a bunch of beauty references. So I've got May. My tweezers will come in handy. I'm going to lay this as close as I can to the top edge. So using one hand, I'm going to keep my pages flat so that the edges stay together, and I can visually use that as my guideline. And I'm going to get this as close as I can on one edge before sticking it. I have a better chance of having that get straight if I do it that way. Now that I've got this done, I can fill the space beneath it. So I'm going to take my Sunday sticker and my tweezers, and I'm going to line up the bottom edge with this line here. And I'm going to use these vertical lines as sort of my field post to see if I'm centered or not. These do not match the Wonderland 222 exactly, so I'm not trying to do that. You can see just a little bit of this vertical line here and a little bit more on this side. And this is one of those wabi-sabi moments where I'm going to tell myself I'm okay with that because it's never going to look perfect, so I'm not trying to make it look perfect. And I'm just going to take these and go right down the line. Now that I'm on the right-hand page, I'm going to turn this a little bit so I'm more in frame, and that means that I'm a little off-centered visually from how I would normally do this. So I'm going to use one hand to kind of put this half of the book flat so that I have a flatter surface to work against. I'm just aiming to get this bottom edge of the sticker lined up with that horizontal line as much as possible before I try to lay the whole thing down to get it as flat as I can. So that's the entire week's worth of week headers, and I'm left with my monthly artwork. And the reason why I like breaking this up so much is the date is pre-printed on this side, but I like Helen's font here, sorry, I was out of frame. The date is pre-printed on this side, but I like Helen's font. I don't have the year, but I know this is my 2026, so I don't care. I've got the month. And now that I'm left with just the artwork, I had to make a decision. Do I want to line it up with the grid lines that are printed on the calendar, which there's a little bit of a portion of a grid on the bottom left over, or do I want to line it up with the top edge of these dates? And there's still a little bit down here. And visually for me, I like how it looks more lined up with the dates. So I'm going to spin this around and line that up with the dates on one edge and the vertical bar on the other. Bam. And that is all I'm laying on this for now. As I approach these months, I will use the rest of this sticker kit to go through and put things on here like birthdays and payday and stuff like that. I'm going to use these months exactly like I did in the Hobonichi. I just had to come up with a little more of a creative way of utilizing the layout because the dimensions are just slightly off. But that's how I line things up, and I think it looks pretty darn good. What do you guys think? Tell me in the video. If you like these two videos, if you could go ahead and give them a like and maybe a share. And if you are so inclined, leave me a comment and tell me what you think or give me some suggestions and tips. And outside of that, take care of yourself and take care of each other. Have a great day.